Hi guys. So is AI and Python really the future? And you, are you thinking to make learn these technology because these are the future? Okay, and what will be your future? So too many questions about future. So let's get started. So welcome. I am Rahul. So yeah, so this topic I wanted to talk about from long time, and today I thought to like talk about this thing and because like what I see, so many people come approach me or institutes, or they have this curiosity that is AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, these things is is really the future where the software is going moving into, everything is moving into that thing. Is Python the key to the future? If you learn Python, it will be the key to the future. And your future, you are thinking to make learn these things because you want to make yourself compatible or like updated with the future technologies. Okay, so is it the real truth, or what is the what are the things which are hidden, which are not known to you? You know, you should know when you are thinking of this thing. Okay, so first talk about, okay, so when we say AI and Python and all these things are future, that is partly right, partly correct, but it is not the complete picture. Okay. Secondly, when we say, okay, that okay, if you say that okay, I want to learn Python, I want to learn uh, machine learning, I want to learn deep learning, and all the latest technology, all the best technologies out there, all the latest state of the art technology, which I can say. So, are you making your future by doing that thing? Okay, and is it so simple to do? Like, is it so easy to do, or what is the deal? What is the deal here? Okay, see, my larger point here is very simple, very straightforward. You can only make your future when you have a present. We live in present, we can move to the future, we can transition to the future via the present. We can never move to the future in just like that. So first of all, you have to think what is your present, and your future will be bright only when your present is bright. If your present is not bright, your future will be never bright. Okay, so why I'm trying to emphasize on this point, because so many students come to me and say, sir, I want to learn Python, or want to learn AI, I want to learn data science, because these are the future. These technologies hold the key to the future, and I don't want to be left behind. I want to learn these things. So I always say that you can learn whatever you want to do, but if you don't secure your present, you can't secure your future. And sometimes people or students misunderstand me that I am stopping them, or I am discouraging them from learning something. It is not like that. I am just telling them uh, the facts of real world facts, that in real world, if you're solving a complex problem, it takes time. You want to become a doctor. To become a doctor, it takes 8 years, 10 years, but then it has its own value. Similarly, if you are thinking you want to work on the state of the art technologies like machine learning, AI, to learn, to master it will take time. It may take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So that is the future. But how do you make a transition into the future if you don't have anything in your hand, if you don't have a job? Okay, so many questions are around these things. It is a very big topic. Everybody has their own point of view. Okay, I have my own point of view. So I want to give that point of view plus whatever I have experienced in my journey when I learned machine learning and I work in industry for 1.5 year. What was it like, and what did I learn from those uh, years? And So those things I've already written on Quora. If you go through my Quora profile, you'll get a lot of information about what I'm trying to talk to you here. Okay, but yeah, that said. Again, I will emphasize some points which is very important. First of thing, I always say live in present. Okay, so what do I mean by present? Are you having a job right now? Okay, if you're not having a job right now, try to find a job first. Okay, if you're a passed out, you're recently passed out, or you're passed out and like not doing anything from last 2 3 years, please find a job ASAP. If you don't find a job ASAP, there would be no future, because then company will not entertain you. Whatever you learn doesn't matter. Okay, so to have a future, you have to live in present, and to live in present, you have to be realistic. So first of all, do you have a job? If you don't have a job, learn. Try to find a job. Second thing, if you want a job in IT, then what to do? I've already made a lot of videos about that thing. There are a lot of things you can learn. You can learn software development, you can learn coding, you can learn front end development, you can learn back end development, you can learn full stack development also if you want. It is a little bit more tough, but you can learn those things and make your present life good. You can start your career in software engineering. You can learn about coding, how to run like a lot of like complex things you will learn in when you work actually in IT industry, actually on work. So unless and until you have a exposure to software, how the software works, how does programming makes automate things, you will not understand of the bigger picture. Okay, if you're not a good software developer, you can never be a good or a great artificial intelligence engineer. How can you be? Because there, as a AI engineer, you have to write the complex algorithm, very advanced algorithm. And here, if you can't write simple code, then how do you do that? How do you write the advanced and complex algorithm from scratch? Okay, so these things and always listen to industry. That is one of the point. I will make a separate video, but yeah, just I'm trying to put this thing. Now, people who talk about so if you talk about okay, AI is the future, Python is the future, are you hearing? So always listen to what industry has to say. Don't listen to what institutes are saying to you. Again, I will repeat my point. This is very important point. You have to understand what is the industry point on this thing. Are they looking for freshers in this thing? Are they looking for trained people? What kind of people they're looking for these kind of jobs? So listen to industry, just go through the job description, see what kind of skills they are looking for. So don't go by the institutes because they are selling their courses. They have to like anyway doing a business, so they are biased, so they will give you biased advices. Okay, so when you are you have to believe, so you believe industry because industry is where you will find the job. So you have to first understand what the industry is demanding from you. If you don't understand what is the industry demanding from you, you will not uh, what I can say never be in real terms with the truth, because you will be on their own world. This person has said that thing, that person has said this thing, but you have to listen to what industry has to say, what companies are asking from a fresher, what companies are expecting from a AI engineer, from a machine learning engineer, what they're expecting from you. Okay, what level at to till what level you have to raise yourself to say that okay, I'm a good AI engineer, I'm a good machine learning engineer. So as far as I know, it takes time, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to learn all these things. Okay, it is not possible to learn these things in 6 months. Okay, you can learn the basics, but if you have to learn something where you like the company find you valuable, it takes you 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years to learn this thing, depending on how much time you're putting and what is your background. Multiple things goes into thing. But my main point is that don't learn this thing just thinking that because these are this hold the key to the future. Because if you will be jobless if you are trying too hard for this thing, and because of competition, because of complexity, you're not getting a job, your future will be like this question mark. You will not have a future. Because why you will not have a future? Because you will not have a job. So if your present is not good, you can't move to future. If you are thinking otherwise, nobody can help you. Okay. So my main point is here not is just about AI in Python, about anything, anything which people advertise. Okay, this is a great thing, that is a great thing. I say you should aspire to be a great whatever you want to be, but take step by step, uh, move step by step. Okay, don't be in a hurry, because if you really want to achieve great things, it takes time to achieve great things. It takes great effort to achieve great things. Okay, so if you really want to achieve something, then you have to put that much of effort and that much of sweat and everything, then you will get the result. Okay, so my main point is that don't go by the hype, don't go by uh, like these that this is the future, this is the best thing you should do. Okay, nothing is at par with these things. That is not really the truth. That is not really the complete picture. Okay, because see, doing a course will not, it can help you in educating yourself, it can help you in upgrading the skills, but will not doing a course will not impart, what I can say, doing a course will not like can improve your analytical skills to beyond a certain extent. Suppose I have a certain analytical mind. Okay, somebody else has an analytical mind. If you give them good exposure, definitely it will work. But there is a limitation like uh, of everybody. I have also have a limitation, correct? People are more brilliant, people are sitting who are more brilliant than me. Okay, so they can do so many good things which I can't do. So if I think I will learn some course and which will make me great, that is like utter nonsense. Okay, so if great people are great. Okay, we can't change that thing. By learning something, you are trying to venture into something. That is okay. That is not a fine. But to think that you will become by learn like doing some course, because everybody is doing that thing. How are you different? Let's suppose this is the future also. Everybody is learning in the future. Then how your future is different from anybody? Because not everybody will get this kind of like advanced kind of jobs. Not everybody will make it. So if everybody is trying to do the same thing, then it leads to nowhere. Everybody is trying to do the same thing. Competition is increasing, quality is not increasing. So what is the ultimate, what I can say, outcome? There's no outcome. So don't believe these people who are saying this AI Python is the future, and this is you must have to learn to really make your future. And if you don't learn, you will be like left behind. Lot of bullshit they will utter. But always say somebody's saying something to you is they have something in their mind. They are thinking something, and they want to impose their things on you. And because you are a fresh pass out or you're a student, you don't know many things about these things, so you are like, oh yes, yes, this is right, this, you want to learn these things, which is a good thing, I'm not saying. But always try to have like a realistic uh, expectation, and first try to make your present like secure your present by doing a job, whatever job you get, try to do, then you start learning. Nobody is stopping you from learning. But get a job, be secure your career, then try whatever you want to do. Every You can easily devote 2 3 hours 4 hours per day, even if you're doing a job. Okay, at least 2 hours you can devote, like minimum. So if somebody is really interested in learning something, nobody can stop you. But my main point is that do it step by step. And suppose you are a uh, civil engineer, you are a mechanical engineer, you are from BCom, you are from non-IT, and somebody says, okay, learn AI because this is the future, this, and you start learning like without thinking the logical steps. That is utter, I will say, stupid. stupidity, because you are just following what other people are saying without applying your mind, without thinking logically, okay, without showing maturity. So then obviously somebody is going to exploit you. So don't get exploited because you are just a naive person, you are just a fresher. Don't get exploited. Okay. So my again my the I'm repeating my many times the same thing because this is important. Okay, this is not the real truth. Okay, this is not the real truth. That this is the future. You should learn this thing. If it is really the future, then everybody will learn. Everybody will get this job. But that will never happen. Jobs will be always limited. There would be competition, and only some people will make it. Some and most will not. And there are so many different technologies which you have never heard of can easily leave like land you a job. You will have a very good life. You can have a very good like you can enjoy your life. You can do a lot of things, but because everybody is running towards this one thing, nobody wins here because everybody is trying to do the same thing without thinking about, without introspecting that what is my quality, what is, does the company wants me, whatever quality I will bring with that quality, with that background, does the company really looking for people like me? Okay, so lot of things are there, but my underlying point is that future is fine. Future is like technology will evolve, tech, but it does not mean that you have to follow everything. Okay, because see, not everybody is made for everything. This is a like a harsh statement. Many people will not like this thing. I'm not discouraging, but this is the real truth. Not everybody can achieve everything. If I say I want to become a footballer, I don't have that agility. I can never become a footballer. Okay, it doesn't matter. I go to Manchester United and take the training. If I don't have that quality, I will not be able to. I can improve. Definitely, I can improve if I get a great coaching, but I can't go beyond my like capability. So everybody has a capability, and these kind of skills, machine learning, AI, needs very advanced logical and analytical skills. So only if you have that thing and you think you are the best of the best, you can definitely go for that thing. You can have a very bright future. You can be ahead of everybody. But if you don't think you are best of the best, don't think about this thing. Don't think about this thing, especially if you're a fresher. If you're a working professional, no issues. You can learn anything. I'm not stopping you. But if you're a fresher, don't directly want to move into this thing. Or if you're from non-IT, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, BCom, or other non-IT guys, don't try to like go for this thing, because this is also one of the like biggest lie of, I can say, of the century, that no coding required. Okay, no coding required. This is also one of the biggest lie of the, I can say, the century. Okay, when we say the data science is the like job of the century, this is of the lie of the century. I will term it like that. Okay, so if somebody is giving you, okay, no coding required. Okay, you can learn machine learning, you can learn data science without coding, because you are a mechanical engineer. Still, you can learn these things. They are just selling you bullshit, and you're buying it. Sorry for my words. No offense to anybody, but yeah, this is the truth. Okay, so ask the industry people. Don't believe the institute. Why are you believing the institutes? Ask people who are actually working in companies, in industry, and which don't have a bias. They are not your teachers. They are not your, you're not buying the course from them. Ask from them. Don't ask me. I'm nobody. Don't ask from me. Try to contact somebody working on LinkedIn, or try from your contacts who's working in these fields. Like try to uh, get their outlook. I'm not saying I'm having the perfect outlook. Okay, so this is, there's a lot of things which you don't know, and this is a very vast topic. I can't complete everything in one video, but the major point which I am saying is that don't run after hype. Don't get exploited by what other people are trying to sell you. Okay, they are just, they want your bucks, and they know that everybody wants the best job, and for that they're ready to pay heavy fees. And if you say I want somebody, because I will tell you a lot of like experiences I can tell you. uh, Recently I met with one person. He told me that he knows a lot of institute where people are paying around 7 lakhs for 1 year, and then also they are not getting a job. Okay, they are doing was like full-time course for 1 year, paying 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs in a year, then also they are not getting a job. And this will be the case with more than 90% of people. They are not getting a job even after paying very heavy fees. So I know this thing is happening. You want to try, you want to like invest your money. I will not say invest your money, this is like a take risk you can take, but always remember that your money can gain your effort, and your money, your parents hard earned money can go in vain. Okay, I'm not stopping you. If you have, you can afford that thing, you can learn. Okay, but always be I'm my main point is that there's no you should not hurry. Anyway, in the first job it is not necessary that you will get the job as expected. As a fresher, many times you will get a developer profile only, even if you're learning these things. Even if you're getting a job as a machine learning engineer or a data scientist, it does not mean as a fresher they will directly give you to build a highly complex model. They can give you simple tasks like, okay, do this regular expression, do this coding, do this some kind of dummy work they can give you. So don't expect as a fresher you will get a high end job directly, even if you're learning these things. So my point is that why to uh, make your life hard? Why to make your life hard? Make it simple, keep it simple, become a developer. If you as a developer you start working, then slowly you learn these things, and if you are good, definitely you will get a chance in future. Okay, but that future will be good, this future will be good, your future will be good only when if your present is good, if you have a good job, you get a job as soon as possible, not trying jobless for, because the more time you will remain jobless, you will feel more bad, you will feel more frustrated. Okay, I know these things, this happens to everybody, with me also, everybody happens with this thing. So don't be like what I will say, just clear the air, clear the cloud. The things are very cloud. Just you search this AI Python in on Google, you'll see so many institutes coming by this course, and we are providing masters and this all these things. Okay, but the real picture nobody is telling you. Nobody is telling you the real picture. Okay, I'm not here to. Okay, let's suppose I will not name anybody, but let's suppose somebody is selling this course. Okay, anybody. It can be an institute, it can be a person. They are. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. They should do that. But are they really concerned about your future? This is my last question. I will end this video with this thing. Are they really concerned about your future? I will say hell no. Nobody is concerned about your future because it doesn't matter to them. They are teaching something, they are selling their courses, and they're earning money out of it. Simple. It is a plain business. If you have to think about your future, nobody is going to think about your future. Most of the people who are teaching machine learning data science know the people will not get a job. Then also they are teaching that instead of selling the courses, everybody is doing the same thing because they're not really bothered about your future because they know there's a demand for this course. Everybody wants to learn this thing, so they are going to make hell lot of money. Why? And everybody loves money. Okay, so nobody's really like bothered about your career, whether you go in depression, whatever your financial condition is bad or good, nobody really bothers. Nobody. Okay, your future is irrelevant to them, anybody except you. So I'm trying to make a point. Your future should be in your hand, not in my hand, not in anybody's hand. Okay, so take charge of your future and then work accordingly to it. Do more research, do more analysis, and then take a decision. If you think this is right for you, I will not stop you. Go for it. But don't like get carried away. Okay, because this is the future, I have to do this thing, and this is like this is not the real thing. Okay, but yeah, so by this thing, but this is the last thing. I will not still already have taken a lot of time. But yeah, I wanted to like emphasize on one point repeatedly because I want to, and future also I make a lot of videos on this thing. I want to emphasize on some point, which is I am seeing a lot of hype, lot of lies floating around everybody, not having the real picture about these things. And next, in one more video, I will show you the job description, what they're looking for, the job salaries, all those things also, like whether it is really the highest paid job, whether it is having the highest number of jobs, is those the really real picture. So I will do that thing, but I hope you will definitely. I hope this. I hope so that you definitely get some pointers out of this. And if you really a pass out, you or even if you are thinking about from moving your support profile, testing profile directly to do this thing, but don't do that thing directly. First, get a decent developer job, then think of this thing. Okay, I'll make those videos also, like how to make transition from support, but that is in future. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you will get more clarity about this topic, and I will keep on making more videos. Till then, till that time, bye, and yeah.